Hare Krishna, Bhagavatam stories, Draupadi, an emblem of sympathy and forgiveness. Ashwatthama was the son of Dronacharya, the military teacher of the Pandavas and Kauravas. Ashwatthama was a friend of evil Duryodhana and sided him in the Kurukshetra war. He fought against the virtuous Pandavas. With the assistance of Lord Krishna, the Pandavas won the battle. While Arjuna killed several warriors, Bhima killed the 99 brothers of Duryodhana and defeated him in a club fight. Ashwatthama desired to please the defeated Duryodhana. So he went to the military camp of Pandavas and killed the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi, the wife of Pandavas. He then came back and reported this to Duryodhana. But Duryodhana disapproved of this act and was not at all pleased. Evil people do not hesitate to perform any ruthless activity to satisfy their ego and revengeful attitudes. Realizing that her 5 sons had died, Draupadi cried piteously with tears in her eyes. Her heart was utterly broken. How could the heart of a loving mother tolerate the death of her dear sons? Seeing Draupadi's lamentation, Arjuna tried to pacify her. I shall behead that fallen Brahmana Ashwatthama and wipe your tears. Guided by Krishna and his charioteer, Arjuna then equipped himself with armor, bow, and arrows and set out to chase Ashwatthama. Ashwatthama realized that Arjuna and Krishna were coming towards him in great speed. He had already seen their powerful combination in the Kurukshetra war. In great fear, he fled away, but Arjuna was relentlessly pursuing him. Seeing his life in danger, his horse exhausted, and finding no alternative, Ashwatthama released a Brahmastra, the ultimate weapon. He couldn't understand that the Brahmastra could destroy the world. He didn't even know how to withdraw it. Yet, he thoughtlessly released it just to save himself. Thereupon, a glaring light sped in all directions, indicating a great danger. Bewildered at this, Arjuna took shelter of Krishna. My dear Lord, you make your devotees fearless. I don't understand the reason and the source of this dangerous effulgence spreading everywhere. Lord Krishna then explained, Dear Arjuna, Ashwatthama released a Brahmastra out of fear for his life. He doesn't know how to retract it. Only another Brahmastra can counteract it. Please release your Brahmastra and retract both the Brahmastras. Selfish men think only of their safety and do not acknowledge how their activities trouble others. But noble people take responsibility for the welfare of others. Hearing this, Arjuna circumambulated Krishna and cast his Brahmastra by the blessings of Krishna. Arjuna at once retracted both Brahmastras. Arjuna, his eyes blazing in anger, then bound Ashwatthama with ropes, took him to the military camp and entrusted him to Draupadi. Draupadi was kind-hearted lady and an exalted devotee of Lord Krishna. She found not comfortable seeing Ashwatthama bound by ropes. With deep compassion and respect, she spoke to Arjuna and the Pandavas, please release him. After all, he is a Brahmana. His father Dronacharya had mercifully taught you Pandavas all military arts. Although Drona had died, now he is being represented by his son Ashwatthama. We Kshatriyas are supposed to be respectful to the Brahmanas who are naturally our gurus. Draupadi demonstrated her respectful attitude and exhibited her empathy for another woman. She said, Drona's wife, Kripi, is still living. I know the pain of a mother who has lost a son. I am experiencing the agony of the death of my sons. I don't want to give similar pain to Kripi. Please don't make her cry like me. A kind-hearted devotee, although personally experiencing pain, doesn't want others to suffer like oneself. This is empathy. Draupadi's words were filled with mercy, empathy, forgiveness, honesty, and justice. Yudhishthira Maharaj supported her arguments. Nakula, Sahadeva, Satyaki, Arjuna, Krishna, the ladies, and the other all anonymously agreed with her. But Bhima disagreed with them and strongly recommended killing of Ashwatthama. Yet Draupadi wanted to save him. To prevent both of them, Lord Krishna manifested 2 extra arms. With 2 hands, Krishna was trying to stop Bhima, and with 2 hands he tried to stop Draupadi. With a smile, Krishna spoke to Arjuna. A Brahmana should not be killed, but if he does a criminal act, he can be killed. O Arjuna, please fulfill your promise to Draupadi and satisfy Bhima and me. Arjuna heard these contradictory orders of Krishna and responded intelligently. Arjuna took his sword and cut both hair and jewel from the head of Ashwatthama. This lifelong punishment of insult was symbolic of his death. He had already lost his bodily luster due to killing children. Now he lost his strength due to the loss of his jewel. Ashwatthama was then unbound and driven out of the camp. After that, the Pandavas and Draupadi, overwhelmed with grief, performed the necessary rituals for their departed relatives. Great people can tolerate personal sufferings but cannot see others suffer. They do not wish to harm even those who have harmed them. They forgive even great offenders. Taking inspiration from them, let us try to forgive others, at least for their small and unintentional mistake to begin with. Of course, if it is necessary and unavoidable, sometimes the wrongdoers must be punished. The Pandavas did so in the Kurukshetra war under the guidance of Krishna to establish dharma, but while punishing offenders, devotees do not hold any grudge, hatred, or envy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.